What's going on, Legion? As like always, and we got some more Bill Burr. I took the last week off from Bill Burr. I kind of wanted to like start maybe doing not twice a week, but I took it. I took off. I was actually contemplating restarting this whole video. I took a week off last week because I wanted to do some Patrice O'Neal, Elephant in the Room. People really seemed to like it, so that was really fun. I think we might be alternating week off, week on with Bill Burr and Patrice once a week. I think that's really cool, especially since Patrice O'Neal has like a huge chunk of comedy, and I think for this one we're going to be maybe hopefully checking out maybe a little bit more. We might go like around the 10-minute mark depending on what we're doing or how much is going on, maybe the 15 mark. We're not going to really try to like space this out to a huge chunk of videos. Like I like views, but like it comes a point where you're like, oh man, you're really just kind of milking this whole comedy thing, right? So I just want to hear some comedy stuff. I don't really want to get that little, just the taste and then just end it. I want some real comedy. I want a good chunk of it. So with that, we're just gonna get into some fucking Bill Burr. We're gonna get a good chunk of that Bill Burr, and hopefully we get to like we've seen some. For anybody that's reacted and or watched reactors of Bill Burr, there's a lot of his clips going around from this special. So I'm hoping we get a lot of the in-between, between punchline A and punchline B from another joke. That's clip 1, clip 2. People make a lot of just clips, 5 minutes or so. And I'm hoping with checking out the whole special without breaking it up and without segment picking, we're going to get a lot of the in-between goodness, like the Michael Jackson stuff I never heard before. And that was a setup between two different jokes for the most part. And I think actually we're getting into that now. Or something along those lines. I can't remember, or was it women or his dog? I forgot where we left off, but yeah, that's what I'm hoping. So let's just get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good. Bill Burr, my guy. Probably one of my favorites now, I think, in general. Also, if you want me to check out some other comedy like Louis Black, if you don't know who he is, I would love to rewatch some of that stuff with you guys. He is probably my number one favorite, especially from the Black on Broadway stand-up, which is one of the first stand-ups I think I saw overall after maybe Jeff Dunham. And it's probably my favorite stand-up special of all time. If you know who I'm talking about and you want me to revisit some of that stuff, I'll be more than happy to. If you don't know who he is and you want something that's kind of like aggressive kind of comedy, but then also is like his disbelief of how stupid, people and or government can be, and you're into that kind of stuff, yeah. If you guys want to do some Anthony Jeselnik, some really dark comedy, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you want me to check out some Louis Black. If you want me to check out, I haven't watched out Anthony Jeselnik in a really long time, so he has some stuff out probably as well. So if you want me to check out any of that stuff, I love to do it. If you have your own suggestions, you can always link that down below as well. And let's go.
Happen, She's great. The only thing I don't like is she's really into reality TV.
Oh,
she watches all those dumb
stuff.
shows. Put 10 whores in a house. Somebody tries to find a wife, right? She watches fat people cry about fudgicles. Blubber in their eyes. Sometimes I don't even open the wrapper. I just start eating, and then I get down to the stick, and I know I should stop because it's made out of wood. She's just there crying right along with them. Throw yourself in the river, you fat fuck.
Wow.
She gets so mad.
Is this the Oprah segment, right?
Like, look, I don't put on TV to cry. I like to be entertained. I love when they fall on the treadmill and go flying into the drywall.
Yeah.
It's a modern day medieval weapon. I love it. All those horrific shows. Biggest fights we have. She watches Intervention. Isn't that? Yeah, that's you like that? Oh my God, it's so awesome. Watching a family completely fall apart.
Yeah, right? Fucking hell.
What is entertaining about that when they have that classic before picture, the pre-meth picture? She was so beautiful. She was the prom queen. Everybody loved her. Then they cut to her like laying in like a gutter. I'll suck your dick. I'll suck your dick. I'll suck your dick.
Poor excuse for the view, I think, is that.
No, we have these huge battles. You know what the maddest she ever got at me was? One time she was watching this show. It was like a poor excuse for the view.
Right, okay. So, I don't want to be... I'm not that reactive that usually pauses a lot, so this will be one of the few times that I do. So, this is the whole point where we go into the whole... He's talking about The Talk, which is the CBS show with the girl, Darlene, Gabriel, whatever her name was, I forgot her name, from Roseanne, and the guy that used to run CBS, his wife was on it. That's what he's making fun of, which I thought was really funny. This is the Oprah segment. But what I was always talking about when I'm setting this video up is the in-between from setup 1 to setup 2. We never got any of that stuff with the intervention or any of that stuff in the clips that people upload, the segments. So this is why we are checking out this special in its entirety. Because that in-between stuff, I've never heard of before. No reactors ever checked it out because they only get the part with Oprah. So yeah.
And they started talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about
still a
domestic
good
violence.
segment.
Just in case, you didn't get the memo. Evidently, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly.
That's so random. Can opener.
It's gonna fucking rust, right? How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to keep talking about it?
Some do.
Who? It's like wife beaters watching. Oh, fuck! Ah!
I grew up with some people that didn't know that with my mom, so
there you go. Oh.
Some people don't get it. They really don't. They're just...
So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I could give you like 17 right off the top of my head.
Dude.
You wake me from a drunken stupor, I could still give you like 9. Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it. But to sit there and suggest that there's no reason.
Watching couples react to this part is the best.
The ego behind that statement. What are you, levitating above the rest of us? You're never annoying? Women, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week? There you go. Every day.
That crowd, dude. That crowd was like, aha! Oh, that crowd laughed.
It drives me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You got to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason. I'm not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons in that arc of a story.
I believe it, too. There's all kinds of reasons. It's just...
All right, that was a hypothetical. You want an actual story?
Right and wrong, right? But
I'll give you one.
Yeah.
I'll give you one. All right, I fucked up my foot playing drums, trying to get my bass drum foot as fast as John Bonham's, because I figure that's a good thing to focus on. 43 years of age, never married, no kids. I figure this is going to lead me to the light, right?
Yeah.
This is what I need
Possibly.
to do.
You might make it. You never
So
know.
I don't know what I did. I felt like after I played for like an hour, and afterwards I felt like literally like there was some midget stabbing me in the bottom of my foot, right? Like I had lightning coming out of the bottom of my foot. So I did the typical guy thing. I'm like, I'm not going to the hospital. I'll sleep it off.
Right, yeah.
It's fine, right? Next morning I wake up.
I
My foot's
agree with
even
that
worse.
wholeheartedly.
I gotta walk my crazy dog.
Crazy dog.
So I'm like, I can't do it. My foot's killing me. So I wake up. My girl, go, sweetheart, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you walk the dog for me? Can you just take the shift? You know, I'll do your afternoon shift. Can you just do me this solid? Can you do this for me? And she's just like, oh. You know, I had a late night last night. I'm tired. I have a big day. And I just go, fuck it. She goes, what do you mean, fuck it? It's like, why can't you just say no? Why do you always gotta like waterboard me with like a 20-minute explanation that eventually winds its way around to go fuck yourself? Just say no. So I'm just limping out of the room. Whatever, go back to bed. You got a big day, right? So now I'm like limping down the street. I got like Tourette's, fucking goddamn bullshit. Dog's walking next to me.
It all gets tied together.
I gotta admit, I got a little childish.
You don't
I
say.
did. I got a little childish, you know? I was just thinking about my relationship. I'm like, this is the relationship I'm in? You just gonna do whatever the hell you wanna do, right? And fuck me?
I
Fine.
thought this
I'm
was
gonna
the
do whatever
Oprah
hell I
section,
wanna
not
do.
Oprah.
I feel like listening to my iPod on full blast, walking around the house. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I did. Turned it all the way up, and my whole plan was just to walk by her like I didn't even know her. That was it. She came down the hall. I just ghosted her. Just walked right past her.
She was probably so fucking mad.
Just trying to piss her off. And I gotta tell you something. Worked like a charm. Worked like a charm. Yeah. Hung my coat up, turned around. By the time I turned around, she was already yelling at me. But the music was so loud,
Women.
not only could I not hear her, it actually looked like she was singing the song that I was listening to.
Not all women, but that stereotype
One of
is
the
like,
highlights
Jesus.
of the relationship. So I knew what she was saying. I was like, whatever, I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone. I'm going on to the computer, right? So I limp over and I sit down, and unbeknownst to me, she's like, no, we're going to talk about this right now. Comes out, poof, and slaps the headphones off my head. I got big ears. It fucking hurt. So I'm like, honey, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Put the headphones back on. She comes right back up again. Poof, slaps them off a little harder. This time they spin halfway around my head. Caveman DNA starts coming up. Talking through my teeth. Honey, leave me alone. Don't want to talk about it, right? Put them on third time. She comes out. Poof, slaps him right across the room, and I snap. I'm like, fine. You want to have the fight? Let's fucking have the fight. She's like, we will discuss this later when you calm down. Ah, right there. I just wanted to roll her up on her yoga mat and stuff her behind the couch. Just leave her there until she got thirsty. Come on, let me out of here. I have a spin class.
Dude, they're kind of like, I don't know if the right word is hypocrisy or whatever, but Jesus, that part right there just makes me so angry. I wouldn't have stopped. I wouldn't have like dealt with it. I would have been like, no, we're gonna have the fight now. Like, you know, whatever. If she would have walked away with it, then I would have been like, all right, I win, thanks, and then I would have went back to what I was doing. You know, when that kind of stuff happens, you just get super childish. But oh man, it's not even the part where it's like hitting the stuff off your head, because that's annoying in a whole way. But you heard the reaction of the crowd when he said that she said, "We will deal with this when you calm down." Every guy goes, "I fucking knew that was coming. Like, I knew it." Every woman's like, "Yes, that is our backup plan, is just to piss you off," because, you know, women do get that fucking childish. It's like you think that it's like this huge argument about what you did right or what you did wrong, and sometimes the argument is about nothing important, and if you're calm, other people, men or women, get pissed about it. And that's what happens. And then you finally snap, you're like, what the fuck, mother, you know, and you start laying it on, and they're like, all right, you need to, you're getting a little aggressive here. And it's like, bitch, I will fucking drop kick you out of a 2-story window. Like, yeah.
You've made your point. This is ridiculous. No, that's the thing. Really is. That's the thing. I hate that saying there's no reason. Obviously, I'm not saying to hit a woman, you know. But saying there's no reason, I think that's crazy. When you say there's no reason, that kills any sort of examination as to how two people ended up at that place.
I wholeheartedly agree.
You say there's no reason, you cut out the build-up, you just left with the act. How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out? Look how awkward it is in here right now. I said you shouldn't hit a woman. I'm just saying, how come you can't ask questions? You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Why is that? What is that?
What does she actually say? He gets super pissed here. What does she say?
You can never ask about the woman.
Hold on.
And why is that? Why is that? What?
Oh, she does say answer him right. I think that he actually unjustly, besides her yelling out like an idiot, I think the woman was saying answer the man right and you won't get fucking hit, is what I think she's implying. Like, she's one of those women that's just like, this is my man, and he makes the calls. But again, I don't want to pause it, but like, I do agree. Like, for the longest time, it was that if you ever hit a woman, that was the end of it. You did that. It's just like when he talks about how a woman gets you so mad you call her a cunt, and then everything else in the argument doesn't matter anymore, right? If you ever hit a woman, whatever is going on in the argument, it was usually pushed aside. But now it's 2019, as it was 2018. Once somebody does something like that, you're like, well, why did he snap like that? People are asking actual questions.
What is that? What does answer him right mean? What does that mean? Are you the idiot who got up halfway through the special during the bit and you're like walking around like I'm not fucking taping a special here? What's wrong with you?
I bet you she wasn't.
What's wrong with you? Fucking had to ignore all of that, and now you're gonna like yell out? And not only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever? Answer him! Answer him!
I wonder how pissed this woman got, or she just laughed it off because she's drunk.
Every fucking special I do, there's always one. Always right down the fucking middle. Talking about hitting women, sweetheart. And I think you just added another reason. Jesus fucking Christ.
Everyone's cheering.
I'm not even in a relationship with her, and she's fucking nagging me.
I hear the women laughing, and I nagging. He said nagging, and she started.
Unbelievable. Look.
I love when women can
I
take this
understand
kind
that
of
the woman's
humor
a bad
and not
thing,
look
okay?
at it as like
But
it's some
how
crazy
come
thing.
you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Like, if I got bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions?
This is my
Right?
favorite part.
How did
right
it
there.
happen? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it?
Yeah.
How did this snake get so mad it almost killed you? Firemen put out a fire. They don't just drive away afterwards. They sift through the debris. How did it start? Here's an oily rag, right? Look, I realize I'm coming off pretty ignorant right about now. I realize that. Let me extend an olive branch then, okay? I realize that there's some animal guys out there, okay? Horrible guys, you know, have a rough day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging, all right? I'm not trying to say that those people don't exist. I realize they exist. They should be buried underneath the prison, okay? So if I can admit
Sure, they
that,
do.
ladies, can you at least admit that every ass kicking doesn't just fall out of the fucking sky? Really? Even hockey has 2 minutes for instigating.
That one was
right?
like agreeing, and I could hear her
They
screaming.
understand that some back and forth happened before that shit, you know? You know what it is? Is every case is handled like that Rihanna one, where they just say, the guy's a piece of shit, fuck this guy, blah, 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 send him to jail, and then they never ask anything about that. You know, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dude, in your heart of hearts, what do you think was going down before that happened? You think she was just sitting there going, oh my God, Baskin Robbins, you want to get some ice cream? And he fucking, you know? Or do you think maybe they were having some epic end of the relationship fight and some crazy shit was being said? Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, oh, fuck all your friends, I don't give a fuck. Maybe that's why I sell more albums than you, motherfucker. Right? To be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box? Oh my God, I'll take my out. I'll take my out. Now, fuck that, because you know what it is? They never address how women argue, which I...
Funny enough, Tyrone Magnus actually just checked this part out of that clip right there. And he actually said that in the rumor mill, Rihanna actually gave him a sexually transmitted disease or something along those lines. In fact, that she was probably cheating on him, is what that means. If she gave him some kind of STD or whatever Tyrone was saying specifically, I think that implies that she was being unfaithful. And at the very end of the day, you shouldn't hit a woman, or you shouldn't hit women in general. But on the other hand of it, I don't. If that would be true, I wouldn't feel bad for her. Like, if a man wants to make that decision and go down that route, it's not a route that I would choose. But if a man's going to go and say, you were unfaithful and whoop your ass, of course I'm not going to agree, and I'm going to condemn the guy, because it's like, well, you're the guy, she's the woman. You obviously have an advantage, depending on the man and woman. But I'm also going to say, you know, you're cheating skank or whatever, you know, and do I really care about your opinion or your feelings or your well-being if you're just a horrible human?
I think is a core of a lot of that shit.
Although, don't
you know,
do
I
that.
can tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued. But after
if you
20
make that
years
mistake as a
of
man,
losing every significant battle,
it's rough.
In a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. I'm going to tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around.
Not every ass kicking falls out of the sky,
I
right?
have begun a winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right? If they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness. All right? No problem with that. Totally respect it. But here's the thing. If they're wrong, they go rogue. They go off-road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about. Maybe you don't get along with your dad. And in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement. Totally designed, this desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so fucking mad, you just call him a cunt. That's what it is. And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that. Well, that's no reason to call me a cunt. And then that's it. You're in this room now, right?
It's just like his...
My girl knows my big thing is, my big fear in life is to be that dude who grows old, you know, grows old alone, has like that basement apartment.
again, I'm going to be that guy, I guess. Today I'm going to be that streamer. Just like Bill's whole, a grown adult doesn't tell another adult where to sleep, like a woman telling a man to sleep on the couch. If the argument gets heated, I'm not doing the dishes if I'm right. And I'm not going to be with a woman that can't handle being wrong. That's
just screaming up at the younger couple, turn it down! That isn't music! So I noticed that anytime she was losing a fight, out of nowhere, she'd just be like, well, that's why you're just gonna grow old and be alone. Then I lose my shit.
I love that part.
The next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen washing dishes for the 9th fucking time in a row. This is what the argument was about. I was so right. What happened?
Fuck the dishes.
So if you learn anything from my
You
ignorance
get angry, blame it on her. I mean, not all
just
the time,
know this. Next
but
time
come on.
you're in a battle with your beautiful woman, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they start out of nowhere, okay? You're winning, and they just start saying that crazy shit out of nowhere. Just know in that moment you've won the fight, okay? All right? Don't get mad. Bob and weave, slip all of that shit. Maybe because you got a little dick. Just let that slide. Stay in the pocket of the argument.
Just
Okay?
deal with it, right?
It's over. The argument is over. You've won. Just take a knee and run out the clock. All right? Yes. Lean on the ropes. Let them punch themselves out. And then in the end, you throw their psychology right back at them. Well, maybe we should discuss it later when you calm down. And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out. Rub one out like a man. It's the champagne of victory. Oh, so I've learned. I finally learned to, like, keep my cool in my relationship. Happened a couple years ago, right? Me and my girl had this big argument.
Okay, so this is an in-between segment that I've never heard before. We're going to actually stop it right there. Because we're already at a 22-minute video. Although I really want to listen to it. And also, everything I'm saying is a pretty extreme example. You don't do this with every relationship. You don't whatever. But, like, for me, if I was ever in a relationship, of course there's the time where it's like, well, I'm wrong, or I said or did something in anger, whatever. But what he's talking about is the 9th time in a row you're doing the dishes. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Just like he says with not sleeping on the couch. If I'm right in an argument and she's fundamentally wrong, and it's something like that's actually important, you know, and I get pissed and she gets mad that I get pissed, it's like, well, then you shouldn't have said something to try to make me angry. You're trying to incite me. Like, maybe that's just me. I don't usually go around the whole, let's play these games and argue. And, you know, excuse me. It's like there's unspoken things that happen in arguing a lot of the times, or at least old school relationships, right? You both know what's going on. You like Bill's saying, you both know that she's going to try to say something that's going to make you really mad so she can win the argument. And for me, the way I kind of deal with that is, like, I don't sit and play that game, I guess. I come right out and say, hey, you said that to make me mad. That doesn't fly. You don't get to just call, win because you made me more angry. It doesn't matter how angry I am. I'm still right, and that's kind of how it is. Now, again, you don't do that with every relationship because you do that all the time. You're just that guy or you're that girl. But yeah, that's just kind of how it is. I kind of want to. I paused it a lot more than I thought. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to say, and I don't really find myself doing that. So apologies for anybody that's like, stop talking and watch it more. Stop pausing and what. First of all, fuck off. If you haven't seen this already, you can go watch other reactors, do the segments. You can watch the whole special on your own, whatever. This is watching it and, obviously reacting to it in the moment. It's 20 minutes, 24 minutes worth of stuff that we're watching here, ish. So, of course, I'm not going to be able to stop it now and go back to the beginning of this video and remember what he was talking about and my thoughts on it. So that's why we're going to stop every now and then and talk about it, things like that. But yeah, like, dude, relationship stuff is just always so infuriating, man. It just makes you so mad because sometimes, like, that relationship crap just really just pisses you off because you're like, man, if that was me, I'd be really bad if somebody like that I cared about pulled that shit. But I don't know. Either way, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I really kind of wanted to get through this segment, this in between, but it's gonna lead up to the next joke that we've probably already heard. So that's going to be fun, and that's kind of why I'm ending it now, because I'd rather get the build-up and we get the build up for the next joke, then hear the build up now and then do the next joke next week or something, or the week after, whenever we do it. So that's kind of why we're doing it like this. My throat's going out. My voice is going out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see whatever video I'm doing next. Later, guys.